Greetings boys and girls, my name is Aridin Kane, and in this video we're going to talk about fever blossoms. Fever blossoms are used to craft steeped fever blossom tea. Everybody wants that sweet AP regen, so I'm going to show you how in one location you can get a large number of them, as well as two smaller locations that if you just need one or two plants are easy enough to handle. Now that you know what we're doing, let's get started. So before we move into our first location, let's make sure we get our green thumb perk equipped. Open up the perks and head into the perception tree. Green thumb will double the number of plants that you get each time you harvest. So basically one plant equals two plants. We like it. Always have it on when you're harvesting plants. So now that we've got that taken care of, let's move into our first location. Our first location is going to be in the western side of the map, kind of just to the west of Vault 76 at Point Pleasant. Let's go ahead and fast travel there. This is a simpler location. If you can be a little stealthy, you can probably get away without having to do too much fighting. And what we're going to do is we are just going to run across the bridge here, bobbing and weaving through the barricades. There's a couple guys that you would have to fight here, but we've already taken care of them. We're going to head behind all of the buildings and just kind of head to the northeast. And you'll see kind of a little bus station there. And then this house right here is kind of where we're shooting for. You'll see a small cemetery here, but what we want is back over here. You'll see the gray owl or the yellow owl marker right there. And then right in front of it is our fever blossom. We're gonna go ahead and harvest that. And you'll notice we got two fever blossoms because we had green thumb perk equipped. So that will take care of our first location. All right, for our second location, we're going to be looking at the northeast of the map at Vault 94. You'll see we've got the pumpkin house to the west, and then the Red Rocket Mega Stop to the north. So let's go ahead and fast travel there. I kind of almost didn't want to include this location because it seems like a lot of work to get just two fever blossom plants out of this. But if you also have need of Mirelurk meat, then this is your place. So we're going to go right over here to the entrance. Yeah, there are quite a few Mirelurks, but if you just go directly to where the plants are, then you won't have too much trouble. Maybe a Mirelurk King and a couple of miscellaneous Mirelurks. So we'll go ahead and activate the vault door controls. You'll see that'll start to open the vault door back there. I know 3 load screens for for 2 fever blossom plants doesn't seem worth it. We're gonna go through this kind of open lobby area, and then you'll notice there's some Mirelurk corpses around. We're gonna go right through here, and we're following signs for the atrium, and you'll see it over this door. And the atrium is basically just a big open area that's overrun with vegetation. Pretty simple. You'll notice there's a Mirelurk King down there, a couple of Mirelurk Hunters, things like that. But what we want is right here in this northeast wall. You'll see one fever blossom plant here. Turn our light on. Harvest that one. And then on that big mound of dirt on the other side of it, you'll see a set of stairs. We'll go up these stairs, and our second fever blossom plant is right there. And that's all I was able to find in here, but it's enough. So that will do it for Vault 94. Now, for our final location, we're going to head to an area called the Deep. Look at our map. The Deep is right here, to the northwest of the White Springs Golf Club, golf course. Nope, golf club. And then you'll see the pigsty really close nearby. The Deep actually has two entrances. This is the main entrance, which we're not going to use. I'm going to show you how to get there. But what we're going to do is end up going down here to the White Spring Lookout, and then there's a kind of a back entrance right there. But let me show you the front entrance first. So the spawn point will drop us in literally right at the front door, and then you can see the pigsty right up there. But what we're looking for is right here. You'll see a little cave entrance that says the Deep, and that's the main entrance. We don't want to take the main entrance because of the fact that you would have to swim underwater in the dark, and I hate that in this game. So we're not doing that, especially when we have a back entrance that gets us access to all the things we want without having to swim in the dark underwater and possibly drown. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go to the White Spring Lookout. Fast travel there should be real quick. And there will usually be a couple of ghouls here at the lookout tower here. But what we want to do is we want to turn to the north, and I put a marker up there just to make it a little easier to see exactly where it's at. Basically due north. And you'll notice down here the White Springs robots are cleaning house down there. So yeah, we're gonna head to the north about 50 meters. And then what we're looking for is this little trapdoor right here. We're gonna go ahead and enter that. And so enemies in this place, you're going to be looking at in the cave areas. You're going to be looking at a couple of cave crickets. I think there's like maybe 5, and you take them one at a time, so it's not that big a deal. And then the other main area is this first place we're going to go to, which is the communist compound. But you'll notice right here, before we head in there, this is our first fever blossom. We'll go ahead and harvest that. And then we're going to go along this railing, and you'll end up fighting some liberators and a couple of communists along the way. Not too hard to deal with. Might be a little difficult if you're lower level, but even so, I think it's probably manageable. And then here is another fever blossom. We're going to go ahead and turn our light on because it's dark in here. That's 2. Got 3 over by the door. And then we're going to keep our eye out for basically blue lights, because that's kind of our indicator of the fever blossom. There's 4 and 5. Six. And out here we've got number 7. That's 7. Number 8. And under these stairs are number 9, number 10, and there is number 11. I believe that is all. Yeah, we're back to the stairs again, so that's the beginning of this area. So we'll go ahead and head back up the scaffolding and all that. Let's see if we can keep track of this as we go. So that's number 11 there. So we'll head back out here and turn to our right. We already got that one. So we're at number 11. And these are pretty straightforward. Because there's two main areas where there will be fever blossoms in this little cave network. And it's pretty linear going throughout, so you're not going to get lost. There's 2 dead-end kind of offshoot tunnels, but they're pretty short, so not a big deal. And here is one of those dead ends. Oh, that's not a dead end. Not going. Oh, that's just the way. Okay. So right here, there's a little hidey hole that you can spy on the communists from. And there's also a fever blossom. So that is number 12. Continue through the cave network. There's 13. And that's a dead end. This is not. There's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I thought there was one more. Could be wrong. 21. There we go. And then this takes us to the water. So there's no fever blossoms on the other side of the water, so really no reason to go there. For the quest line that leads you here, there's a reason, but we won't spoil that. And so that takes care of our final location. If you made it this far, then you now know where to get fever blossoms. I hope this video has helped you out. If it has and you'd like to help me out, head down and hit that like button. It helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm to get my videos out to more people. If you enjoyed hanging out with me, then get subscribed and turn on the bell notification for more Fallout 76 content just like this. Last but not least, make sure to visit my website, fo76guides.com, for guides and tutorials on all things Fallout 76. I'll place a link in the guide for this video in the description below. I hope I've helped make the Wasteland a little more fun for you, and as always, have an amazing day.